It's time to wait for Patreon to catch up to the live. Here they come. Oh yeah, now we got it. Hello everybody. Welcome to Monday. We are going to do a little tech tournament check-in. We're going to catch up on a little tech news that broke rudely after we recorded Daily Tech News Show. And then, I don't know, we're just going to chat, talk about stuff, see where the office hours take us. Hit and run, Tony. Great to see you. Always great to see Hit and run, Tony. If anybody doesn't know, our YouTube engagement is almost entirely Hit and run, Tony. I love that you are always commenting in there. I am so happy that you're always commenting in there. I constantly am giving you thumbs up in our community management. So thank you, Hit and Run, Tony. Hey, G. James B. What's going on? Looks like we got some folks piling into the Substack and the Patreon as well. Who's over there in the Patreon? Can I even tell? No, it won't let me tell. But hi, it's good to see you. Greetings, Clinton. From Virgin Voyages. Wow. Oh, Lord Mulgar is over in the Patreon. Okay. There we go. There we go. Righty. So Amos is taking the dogs out, not letting them out. That's passive. Taking them out. That's active. Your dogs will act better. Their behavior gets better when you're active and firm and a leader. A leader, you might say, of the pack. Big Mac, McDonald's, and you. Why is that stuck in my head? Why is that taking space in my head? And yet I couldn't think of Billie Eilish's name yesterday when I was trying to explain something to Eileen, and she's like, what? And I was trying to think of her brother, and I called him Hamish, which is not his name. And yet, leader of the pack, Big Mac, McDonald's, and you. Right at the tip of my tongue. Yeah, we're early today, GPEG. Actually, no, we're not early. The office hours are like a wizard. It arrives exactly when we mean to. Yeah, wonders of cruise ship Wi-Fi there, Clinton. Man, Starlink and satellite internet to follow it, it's going to make such a big difference in situations like that. Airplanes, cruise ships, just get decent internet whenever you want it. All right, folks, we are about to reveal the winners of round 2, the Elite 8 of our tech tournament, and go right on down to the final 4. Who's with me? Or actually, I'd be more concerned if there was someone against me. I will share these. I'm trying out different ways of doing this. Oh, look, there's a little ad. Okay, go away, ad. Man, would somebody, how much is it? Upgrade to remove. Save 40%, $7 billed yearly. So what is that? Like 90 something?
It's not, no.
84 a year. If someone would like to be a new patron or raise their patron by $84 specifically to get rid of the ads when we do the tech challenge, please make sure to alert us to that fact when you do it, and we will get rid of these. It's such a pain. All right. Are you ready, Amos?
I think so.
It could be a one-time PayPal donation, Howard, and then we could worry about it next year.
I don't know if I voted last week.
Oh, do you want to vote really fast?
Yeah,
I'm not voting. I've voted in rounds before, but I'm not voting. I prefer to not vote. I put my thumb on the scale with my predictions, which, by the way, hilariously wrong. We'll take after I go ahead and put the winners through. I'll show you just how horribly wrong. Hey, Kia ora, DJ Fission.
See, I did not vote last week.
You did not. Oh,
well, I did not. So let me get these votes in real quick.
I feel like this is being a Nepo baby to let you vote, but go ahead. You can do
no,
the last vote.
I'm standing in for the people and giving them the last minute chance to vote is what I'm doing.
There you go.
I'm delaying you on air for them to catch up real quick.
Ryan's mad that my predictions are bad because I'm the one that seeded these pairings. It's a fair criticism. Maybe Tom shouldn't seed these pairings if he's that bad at predicting things. No, but it's fun to have upsets. Come on. All right, let me know when you're voted, Amos. And everybody hurry and vote before Amos finishes, because then I'm going to go through and make some winners. Make some winners here today. That's what I feel like. We're at a self-help session. We're going to make some winners here today.
I have voted.
All right. Number 1 seed, Replicator, taking on anti-gravity and artificial gravity. I put the Replicator number 1 because everybody likes to eat. And it looks like I was right. 78-22. Wow. Just boom. Replicator pounding into the final 4.
Second big win in a row for Replicator.
Yeah, it is just crushing.
Yeah.
As it goes. Who will it face, though? Because the number 4 seed, Universal Translator, was up against Holograms. Now, I know you're doing very well with your predictions, but I can't remember. Were you pro Hologram or Universal Translator on this one?
I was very pro both of them. I think I might have gotten this one wrong because I think I went in Translator.
You went Translator?
Yeah, but something holodeck. Something about the holodeck though.
Yeah, I was thinking the holodeck might pull an upset, and I was right, but it was close. Yeah. 55-45. Holograms in the holodeck. You love your Dixon Hill.
I mean,
sneaking in.
Holograms and translators. That's that. I mean, they're no replicators, but we'll find out next week how that sits.
Yeah. My stupid headphone jack is messing up on me. All right, it's bothering me. I will stop. I only got one ear now. Because there's like a short. Okay, anyway. Faster than light engines. Who doesn't love a faster than light engine? That's why it's the number 2 seed against lasers, phasers.
Yeah.
Now, I first blush, I would think, oh, faster than light engines and lasers, that's going to be tight because people like both. But there is a larger number of people who are like, I don't like violence. I don't want to be shooting people.
I'm still going with anything faster than light enables so much sci-fi that
there's that too.
Like we can have laser phaser guns here on Earth. It's not going to be super spectacular, but faster than light, anything enables everything we love about sci-fi.
All right. Well, Hit and Run Tony's waiting for a Cinderella story in this tournament. Holograms would be your best bet so far.
Yeah.
Let us see. Oh, faster than light engines. Leaping ahead of lasers. 85-15.
Big win
85. There. That's the biggest win in the Nope. It's the second. It's tied for the second biggest win behind its own win over skill downloads last week. And tied with Transporter's defeat of shields and deflector arrays. So faster than light engines, top two seeds into the final 4. And the third seed, androids and cyborgs, still available up against Transporter teleporters. However, Transporter and teleporters, as we just mentioned, tied for the second highest score.
Yeah.
What'd you vote on this one?
I don't remember my original seeding. This time I voted for the androids and cyborgs.
Yeah. People love robots.
I should have stuck with my gut on this one. Anything faster than light wins. Like faster than light is just
travel. People love to travel.
Yeah.
It's a spoiler in the title. Why travel is better than guns.
Well, it's because so much is dependent on us being able to travel faster than light, but being able to bend that basic rule of physics.
Androids and cyborgs versus Transporter teleport. Oh, 82-18. Not quite. It's breaking its record.
Yeah.
But just, you know what it was? All those iOS people, they can't bring themselves to vote for anything named Android.
It's absolutely not true.
Yeah. Just couldn't do it.
All right. So we got a 1 on 12 and a 2 on 6.
Yeah. So top 2 seeds survive. We got a couple of Cinderella stories in the making. holograms and the holodeck against the replicator. I feel like the replicator this is going to be close, but I think the replicator wins. I think the replicator steams into the finals, but it's going to be tight.
Yeah.
People do love a hologram. I think we may have been underestimating the sort of like, oh yeah, holograms. Like,
I don't know, because holograms have been edging by. Like their largest margin of victory is 10 points. That's only a 5-point swing over middle.
Yeah.
So,
but it's sort of that thing of like, ooh, yeah, like when Princess Leia shows up as a hologram from R2-D2, and
yeah,
like, it's not. I keep thinking holodeck because that's in parentheses. But yeah, I still think replicator takes it.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? Yeah, Hit and Run Tony says teleportation is one of the superpowers I always wish I had. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You be the judge though. I noticed that a lot of people were voting along party lines.
And what would these parties be?
My predictions from last week were mostly true.
Fantasy?
Yeah, so don't listen to what I predict. Vote your conscience.
Food versus fantasy, and I think the bottom one is the bigger.
Yeah, faster. We've got transport on transport violence. Do you want to go faster than light, or do you just want to teleport? Now, there's a range limitation to teleportation, or you wouldn't need faster than light engines. So do you want to go far, or do you want to go near?
Well, is it a range limitation, or is it a mass limitation?
Both.
I think mass could be
there is a range limitation, right? But there is also like you can't transport a whole ship. Good point.
But also, I mean, these are the biggest wins. The 90, 10, 85, 15,
85 and 82, 15, 90 and 85. This one's going to be the tightest. They're both going to be tight, and they should be tight when you get towards the end because that's why they're winning.
Yeah.
But Ryan says, which version of Star Trek transporters are you referring to here? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
These are wide categories. Every transporter, every teleportation device in all of sci-fi is in this category. If you can think of it, it counts.
Yep. All right, Tom, well, what do you think? You think the faster light engine or the transporter teleporter?
I think people like spaceships. Yeah. I think people like fast ships. So I kind of feel like faster than light engine squeaks out.
I'm gonna play one here. I think there's a definite subset of the sci-fi culture, if I can call it such.
Yeah.
That knows what a transporter or teleportation is, but does not understand the versatility and the utility of faster than light engines.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a small subset there that isn't thinking on the grand scheme of things and might actually be the edge for the transporter teleportation.
I'm also looking at the previous. Sometimes past performance is an indicator of future performance. Faster than light engine got 85. Transporter got 82. Faster than light got 90 when transporter got 85. Mm-hmm. So faster than light tending to get more percentage-wise than transporter over time. And that was what I was kind of using to inform my predictions in round 2. So I think that's another edge to faster than light engines and another edge to replicator. But
I can easily see this being a 49-51 or 51-49.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a tight one. We're going to have two tight ones. I don't know. You're right. Replicator might not be as tight as I think, just given what holograms have done in the past. They've been kind of squeaking by, right? 55-44 and 54-46. So, yeah, Replicator might have an easier time. Faster than light and transporter. People like spaceships with lasers, Howard points out. So everybody from that bracket might vote for faster than light engines.
I think we're going to end up with a I'm going to go ahead and call it. Somebody write this down. Replicator is going to get 60 to 65.
Okay.
And I think faster than light engine is going to get 51 to 52.
50 to, yeah. Okay. That tracks. I'm with you there. And I think it's because they like spaceships. They like seeing space battles. Can't do a space battle with a transporter. Ryan's pointing out that the Abrams transporter in Trek has no range limitation. Almost no range limitation. But that doesn't matter. You can't do a space battle with a transporter. People like spaceships with lasers. Howard said it best.
Yeah.
Let's look at predictions. These are my predictions. They're bad.
Oh, you're out.
I'm out. I had
You're
flying car versus tricorder and laser versus androids in the final four, with flying car versus androids in the finale.
Androids was your last remaining hope, and it's gone now.
Yeah.
Oof.
No, I picked all the wrong ones. I barely got out of round one.
Yeah.
Because flying car and communicator both lost. Yeah, so don't look at me as any kind of prediction. But let's look at the leaderboards. Nick with a C is showing up with rank 1 on the leaderboard here. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Yeah. Nick with a C with a score of 13, a potential score of 25 though. So this is an interesting thing to watch. Nick with a C has the higher score at the moment. He's gotten 10 out of 15, but Ryan in Minneapolis and the Real Bill right behind both have higher potential picks because they have more contestants that are still in the race. Whereas Nick with a C got a lot right up until now, but doesn't have as many. Like he would have to be perfect to get through, and then they would have to lose.
Yeah.
Because they all have the same picks potential, which means that they could get it. They could get it. Lord Mulgar lurking right behind though, with a 24 score potential in fourth place, and actually KT Data with a 27 score potential could jump from fifth to first.
Yeah. And I'm still in the hunt there.
Oh yeah, no, you're not bad. You're right. You're right there behind KT Data.
Yeah.
What do you got? 23 pick potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not impossible.
Not impossible. Yeah. I'm batting better than 50%. That's the goal.
Yeah, Howard, you could only do predictions until the tournament started. Yeah. And we started it pretty shortly after we decided on the seeding. So there wasn't a whole lot of time for predictions. That's why there's not a lot.
There's a there's a learning curve with this whole process though. So we might do it a little differently next time.
Yeah, we're learning every time.
Yeah.
And because we're in the semis, time to start thinking about what we'd like for the next tournament after this one.
Yeah.
What topic we should go after.
Yeah. Do we still have a list of previous topics that we've considered? Yeah,
there's a bunch of them in the Discord. I don't know if I kept the list document or not. I'll have to check around. Maybe we should make a sheet for that. Don't be sorry, Hit and Run, Tony. You're all good. And congrats on the newborn, the 2-month-old. I'm surprised you even have time to breathe. Favorite legends, Ambassador Domo says.
In Discord, Capjack 913 said messaging apps and services.
Messaging apps. Is there enough? I guess if you bring in historical ones like AIM and ICQ.
Well, yeah. But then, would Trillion count?
Yeah, I wouldn't put
multiples into one. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't put Pigeon or Adium in there.
Right.
Thank you. Good reminder, Ryan.
Ooh.
Hit and Run Tony says this 2-month-old is on team no sleep. Sorry to hear that. Most accurate sci-fi movies. Ooh, favorite authors. Ambassador Domo going for the high level ones. Favorite legends, favorite authors. I kind of like favorite legends.
What do you mean
most legendary legend?
Okay.
but I don't know. I don't know exactly how we keep it to 16.
Like are we talking about like the sirens and the Cyclops, and are we talking like Paul Bunyan,
Michael Jordan, Cyclops? I kind of love the idea
of mixing real world stuff,
of mixing like whoever you think is a legend, whatever fits the bill. Best superlatives, most up against best.
Wow,
most best superlatives. Ozzie Smith, exactly. Yeah. I like doing some bombastic, over the top topic like favorite legends, though.
Yeah, we should mix in something that is completely just subjective.
Oh yeah, no, I like that.
Like there's no metrics to it at all. You can't do some research and objectively have an answer. It's got to be just something completely subjective.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that I think is making this tournament a little more fun than the Tech Stores tournament.
It's a little less data.
You can have an opinion because these are fantastical items, right? They're not actually real.
Yeah.
Favorite base 64 character. All right, I like this for predictions reasons.
What's your favorite binary number? Do you have a favorite binary number?
Oh man, can you imagine?
I do.
Ooh, 101 against 1011 in the final.
My favorite is 101010.
Yeah,
it's
that's an underdog though.
It's 42.
Zoe Briggs Bacon says we should do a tournament of which things get removed from my shelf, and every time one loses, it goes away.
It's gone.
It's gone.
But you got to add stakes to it. Like the further it goes, the more gone it is.
G. James B. Is that the binary number from Humans Are Dead by Flight of the Conchords? Because it starts right. 10010111. That would have to win. That would have to be the winner.
Is that palindromic? Let's see here. 100.
Thu Morse sequence. Thu Morse.
It is. GGNB's is palindromic.
Palindromic.
I'm always down for a good palindrome.
That's what I think of. I think of They Might Be Giants when I hear of a palindrome. Favorite tool in your toolbox. I like favorite legends.
Oh, favorite numerical sequence?
Any legend. I'm putting a thread. Oh, that's I'm putting a thread in the Discord.
8675309. Yep.
You read that right. Any legend. Michael Jordan. Cyclops. Jersey Devil. Whatever you would like to nominate that can reasonably be considered legend. This is very ridiculous and silly, and I love it.
That's it's good. Honestly, the more ridiculous, the higher the seed.
I was going to say the problem. This is going to send a lot of people into brain loops where they're going to be saying. But I need rules. I need rules for what counts as a legend, and I'm like intentionally not giving you any. But that's absurd, and my answer is yes.
Yes,
it is. Lord Mulgar, I saw you say that in the Patreon chat too. Things to add to Tom's shelf that belong there.
Oh,
I don't want to add anything yet. We'll get there.
But again, Tom, I say with the tournament of things to remove from your shelf, the deeper you go, the farther it has to be removed. So, if it loses round one, it just has to come off the shelf. Probably go somewhere else in your office right there. If it loses round two, it actually has to go in a drawer or something like that.
Oh, okay.
3, it goes into like
wait, but if you storage. The more successful you are as an item, the more you get punished.
Yeah, the greater the risk. Yeah, it's risk versus reward. So
I feel like round one should just be trashed. Round two gets to go into the closet. Round 3 gets to go into a drawer.
No,
because you're doing better.
I know, but then you end up throwing away more. I'm saying when the finals, the last one, whatever the last two are, right? The winner stays, maybe even earns a place of prominence on the shelf.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there.
The loser gets randomly raffled off to a patron or something.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I like that. It goes away, like it's gone. You don't.
I like that for the final for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're doing legends. We're doing hold on to the shelf thing because we're think of a legend. Give me some legends in the chat room. Any legend. This is the fun part. Don't think too hard. If you're thinking like, well, the first thing that came to mind was this, but I don't know if that really it counts. Put it in. Just no wrong answers. Loch Ness Monster. Thank you, Howard.
The Legend of Zelda.
The Legend of Zelda. Who is the Legend of Zelda?
The Legend of Billie Jean.
Is Zelda the legend? Legend of Billie Jean's good. Legends of Tomorrow.
The Legend of Korra.
Inner Earth. Legends of the Past.
Or how about the legendary
Bigfoot? Bloody Mary. Don't say it 3 times. Yeah, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Legends of the Fall, Map Legends.
Oh,
G.
there
James
we go.
V's got the right idea.
There we go. Yep.
Now we're talking. The Hook.
Oh, from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
I Am Legend. So the entrant on the tournament would just be I am.
I am.
Me.
Yep.
I am legend.
That's great.
Actually, I could do that. Put me and then parentheses. I am legend.
Barney Stinson. Legend.
Barney Stinson.
Wait for it. Dairy.
Nice.
I love our audience.
These are good. Vlad the Impaler.
Yep.
Legend. Can't argue with that. Cy Young. Magic Johnson.
What about legend? Tom Cruise, Tim Curry.
Okay.
Just legend.
The movie.
Yeah. What's more legendary than legend?
Yeah. I mean, it's right there in the name.
It didn't even require like a
Willie Mays.
What is the on that? Is that it's not a conjunction. It's a
article.
Yeah. It didn't even require an article. It's just legend.
Pete Weber.
Yeah.
No, these are good. And don't forget the Nine-Tailed Fox and leprechauns.
I need that pot of gold. Under the tree.
Let's not leave out the ancient legends.
How about John Legend?
Okay, we definitely need John and me. It would be great if John Legend won the Legends tournament.
The greatest legend.
Like he beats, I don't know, Zeus in the end. Yeah. No, these are good. These are good. Keep them coming. All right, I should take something off my shelf since we talked about all that. What nominations? What should go?
What's the football up there?
This is a signed football. It's actually kind of dusty. Of the BC Lions that was given to me by a fan. I brought it to TMS Vegas. Signed by the entire team.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I should probably have it in some kind of protective case with all the signatures.
That might be why you need to take it off the shelf, Tom. You might need to put it in a case.
See, one of the things I would like to have on my shelf are things that are sort of indicative of me, right? So, the TI 99 4A, and I'm a fan of the BC Lions, stuff like that's one of the guiding factors for what should stay up there. I'm not saying that means the BC Lions, like there could be other ways to represent the BC Lions.
What is
I
the
don't know.
bookend? You got a bookend that's crossing bookshelves. It's like on two different shelves on two different bookshelves.
Yeah. These are the Dune Worm book.
Oh, I see it now.
So there's
That
the
makes
back
so
of
much
the
sense.
there's the back of the worm.
And on the other side, you get the head
Yeah.
or the mouth.
Yeah.
The ingestion point, whatever it is on the worm.
I think it's the mouth. Yeah. You guys
just
can't
saying,
see the top shelf either. The top shelf
Uh-uh.
needs work too. I've got a Corn Killers mug up here.
Well, something just self-eliminated.
Something else fell. That one's going.
We hardly knew you. Random dark thing that fell.
Random thing. What's chat saying here?
They're still calling out legends.
Red Grange, the Galloping Ghost. That's a really good one.
Oh, Zoe says if we can't see the top
Can't
shelf,
see the
it
top
should all
shelf. Why
go.
have anything on it? Fair point, Zoe.
That's yeah.
Oh, by the way, Zoe, and everyone, I did talk with. I was chatting with Will Harris yesterday, and I'm very much looking forward to coming to the UK, to London. So hopefully soon I'll be able to settle on a date for the meetup, and also the one in Munich. Those are both happening in the first, basically July 5th through the 15th era. July 5th is when I get into London. July 12th or 13th is when I get into. No, wait, it's before that. Anyway, I get into Munich like 5 days after, so maybe it's the 10th or the 11th. But yes. I am still looking forward to coming then. We have a special UK specific weekend edition coming out on Saturday. I talked to Gina, who is raffling off her house.
Mm-hmm.
Amos is going to edit this one and put it up. And it's a good one. Like it is. I don't know why I made a point of saying that, except that you're here.
No, I was looking through my emails as my wife was talking about us needing to purge the house and possibly plan to sell because we're still looking at moving overseas.
Okay.
As I'm reading your email about her raffling off the stuff in her house, and I'm like, this sounds awesome. This sounds exactly like maybe something we need to do. My wife was digging for details, and I was like, I haven't listened to it yet. Like, I'll let you know how it goes after I edit it and post it. But So
the short version is for £5, you can buy a ticket. And if your ticket is drawn by random by this third-party company, so Gina herself doesn't do any of it, it's all done by this website called Raffle, then you get her house. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of questions of like, well, how do you make sure you get the house? And what happens if she doesn't raise enough money through the raffle to pay for the house, right?
And that's why we have an episode.
Yeah, and we'll answer all of that stuff. There's good answers for all of that stuff, but it's a fascinating kind of a Kickstarter-y take on selling your house.
I'm gonna drop this now just to put a little bug in the ear of the people who might be attending, and as a reminder to you to discuss this after we go off air. We're gonna be at Nerdtacular, and we still have a streamathon happening. So I'm looking at ideas to combine the two.
Wait, the New Year's streamathon?
It's New Year's, but we've done events throughout the year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So if we can give it a little boost and say June by having some kind of an event or maybe a little thing going on to get some participation, I have some ideas.
Okay. Feedback at dailytechnewsshow.com. If that bug is fruitful in your ear.
Because we have a lot of people that are going to be at Nerdtacular that would like to do something for New Year's Eve for the streamathon, but they don't, like, timing doesn't work out for them, or they have other commitments, whatever else. But there might be a way we can all contribute things to the streamathon this year, since we're having a huge geek meeting right in the middle of the year.
Yes. So if you got ideas for that, let us know. If you have an idea for what I should take off my shelf right now, please say it in the chat room.
I think we're genuinely running out of like the obvious stuff, the things that are really easy to pick on.
Well, also, I mean, one problem I'm running into is like I see lots of stuff out of camera sight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, and then my name covers all this stuff right here.
Yeah.
Like, why is the I Ching? This belongs out in the. I moved this because I was worried that my 2-month-old puppy was going to eat it. Well, he's almost 2 years old now, so I can move it back.
There we go. We can open up
this
you got some
receipt
Star
for
Wars
one of my
stuff in
Christmas gifts is probably a birthday gift. Probably don't need that.
We have a little clarity now. You can see some Star Wars stuff down there. Some other books.
Oh, down here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi hardbacks, and Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker hardbacks.
Nice.
All right, this is good.
It doesn't count as removing if you just move it to another place on the same
No,
shelf.
that was not. I was putting that in its correct location. We could, but I've got 3 items that I have now removed.
Oh, so we've done our duty today.
Yeah, so I think we've done our duty for today.
All right.
Anything else? Anybody? The nameplate could go in the middle of bottom on each frame. Then nothing important is covered. Oh yeah, no.
That's not a choice we have.
Unfortunately, not something we have control over. But
yeah, no. This might be nope. That's not.
No. That's worse.
Uh-oh.
Why is the branding changed?
Now I got to change the color back to where it was.
What? Because when you turned it off, it got rid of all the colors.
Yeah, when I changed I hit a preset to see if it changed the position, and it changed the position, but also changed the color, and it changed everything else. So now I got to go and find the color again.
Well, there's the minimal. That's what we had before. It just needs the color.
The orange. Yep.
Orange. There. That's close. We can get closer later.
Let's go ahead and grab that and put that.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, it's a good idea to move it, but we can't.
There we go.
So,
got it.
Okay, good.
Yep. Little eyedropper tool in Chrome.
Brilliant. Yeah, I don't know if anybody wants an update on the new MacBook, but I was talking about this in Discord earlier.
Is it as magical as Apple just came out to say it is?
Well,
have you pushed it through its paces yet? Like, have you actually?
Well, yeah, I did. I did a recording with Chris Ashley on it, so I used StreamYard, and I did the recording with Gina from about raffling her house on it.
Yeah.
Then I did Daily Tech News Show this morning on it, and now I'm doing a live stream on it. So these are some of the more intense things that I do.
Video or anything though, right? Like
I haven't what?
You haven't crunched any video.
No, but the live streaming is actually about the same as crunching the video.
Really?
The way I've got it set up.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. I haven't done any like video editing or anything like that.
Tom giving up twice concert for Nerdtacular can't wait. What is that about?
I'm not giving up a twice concert for Nerdtacular. What fresh hell is that?
Unless there's a twice concert you don't know about that just popped up. And
I mean, there probably is a twice concert, twice tour dates, but I don't think it's one. I already went to see them, is why I'm saying that.
It's probably in Salt Lake City the same night as
maybe. Yeah. No, they finish in Paris on May 16th. Oh, no. I understand what you're saying, Rhino. No, it's not a twice concert. BTS's anniversary is June 13th. And this is the first time that all of them will be available for it. They were all actually, I don't think Suga was out of the military technically, but they were all just fresh out of the military last year on their anniversary date of their debut. And this is the first year they'll all be out, and they're going to be in Busan, Korea for a show on that day. And I don't think she's going to go, but she definitely wanted to hold that possibility out. And even if she doesn't go to Busan, then there are a bunch of other things that will be happening around LA that she's going to want to do. So
Isn't
you were
Busan
close,
where they
right?
do
You were
the-
close. Yeah.
Busan where they do Mudfest?
Is Busan? Yeah, I think so. It's also where the Film Fest is. The Busan Film Fest.
But I didn't attend.
Did you go to Mudfest?
I did.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing.
The Boryong
Yep.
Chukche Kwangganjedo. The famous mud festival.
Yeah,
at
that was
Daecheon Beach.
it was, man, that was a good time.
A 10-day event? I didn't realize it was I'd heard of it, but
it runs it starts on Friday, then goes through the entire week and ends on Sunday night or whatever. So it's a 2 weekends plus the week in the middle.
mud baths, mud slides.
They had the the inflatable obstacle courses and stuff. They had those,
Yeah.
but they're all adult sized.
This is a lot of people covered in mud.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the place it is on the beach, like we're just off the beach, is a nice little touristy area where they got a lot of eateries and some decent bars.
Yeah, I've been to that area. I've not been
great
to the
street vendors and stuff.
Boryong.
Yeah, we went there. We went on a Friday. We came back on Sunday afternoon, and we left there. We went there Friday night on a bus, on a chartered
okay.
bus. Stayed Friday night, and basically we got there kind of late because of traffic. So we got there Friday night, and everything was already starting to shut down. So we just went out and had a couple beers, went back to the hotel, and slept. Got up Saturday, and all day Saturday was just mud and drinks and food, and they had an EDM concert that went on for like 15 hours that day. Like it was just constant. There was no stoppage. Went to the concert, got sprayed with the foam and all that kind of stuff. It was a great time.
That's the area where we went to get some Korean fried chicken, and the guy looked at me with fear in his eyes because he didn't speak any English. And I said, chicken tuge, mikju tuge chuseyo, kamsamnida. And you could see him relax, like, okay. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, during Mudfest,
And that's what I didn't speak. I don't speak that much now, but I spoke even less then.
Yeah.
And just the fact that he was like, oh, thank goodness. Okay.
They had
Just
a lot of
that.
picture menus for us dumb Americans that were there for Mudfest, so we could just point to the picture.
All right. Well, there has rudely, in my opinion, been tech news breaking after we recorded DTNS today.
Yeah, what was that about? I haven't.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I
it's
spent
not-
my morning catching up on NASCAR happenings over the weekend. So
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, that's what you're supposed to do on Monday.
yeah, that's
little
my typical Monday morning activity. Yeah.
So Apple announced WWDC dates with the keynote starting on June 8th. This is not a
Okay.
surprise. This is not something that they couldn't have said earlier in the day, so I could have included it in
Yeah.
DTNS. It's not the end of the world that we didn't have it today, but it's annoying.
It feels like this is not something they typically announce the last week of March, but I could be completely wrong on that.
You know, I'd be interested to go look and see. Yeah, it does feel like maybe it's a little earlier than usual. I'm not sure that that's all that meaningful. And then the other one is Jensen Huang saying, I think we've achieved AGI. Then immediately going, well, sort of. I feel like, is Jensen Huang off his meds? Because the guy's really smart and really good at running NVIDIA. And I've never heard him say crazy stuff before, but some CEOs get to this stage in their life cycle and they get a little untethered from reality. Because when he said, whoever says that is wrong about people having an opinion that they didn't like DLSS 5, I'm like, oh yeah, you could say, I think they're wrong. That's as far as I would be willing to go, like, well, he thinks you're wrong. You think you're right. Like we all have our opinions, but when he's like, they're completely wrong, I'm like, Anyway, here's the story. During the New York Times Deal Book Summit, Andrew Ross asked Huang if he expected to see AGI in the next 10 years, and he said, by depending on how you define it, I think the answer is yes. I would say that within the next 5 years, you're going to see obviously AIs that can achieve those tests. Actually, this headline, that headline is totally wrong. He didn't say I think we've achieved AGI. There's no question that the rate of progress is high. There's a whole bunch of things that we can't do yet. So he didn't say it. The hell, Verge? It's not what he said. By depending on how you define it, I think the answer is yes, in the next 10 years. I'm glad I went and found the Yahoo Tech story of a version of this. Asking if it's say 510, I think it's now. I think we've achieved AGI. You're going to get a lot of people excited with that statement. Oh, so he did say it. It's just that Yahoo Business Insider didn't quote that part. Maybe Business Insider is just being a little more reasonable. So I don't know. This is the exhausting thing about covering tech news these days, is there's way more of this going on, where someone says something and everyone goes crazy, and then you dig into it and you find out there's not as much to it as we thought. Kind of annoying, if you ask me. But yeah, so it sounds like maybe he said, I think it's now.
Sorry about that. We had some dogs escape their little playpen.
Oh, really?
Ran into 2 floors above me, waking my wife up because she's not feeling good today. So.
Yeah, so it turns out, at first I was mad at The Verge, but then I'm not mad at The Verge, because apparently he said, do you think it's 10, 15, or 20 years away? And he said, I think it's now. I think we've achieved AGI. And then he goes on to say the things that are in the Business Insider story, which is, by depending on how you define it, I would say within the next 5 years, you're going to see obviously AIs that can achieve those tests. But that the current is fairly competitive. You know,
sounds like a bunch of doublespeak to me.
I need to get the full transcript of this, but I don't think he meant this. I take it all back. Jensen Huang, I'm sorry I said you might be off your meds. I think what he said here sounds perfectly like the kind of thing you say when you're working out an idea. Like, is it going to be 5, 10 years? I think what he got ahead of himself and was like, I think we're almost there now, and said, I think we're there now. Because everything he said after that is like, you know, we're very competitive to human intelligence. So by some measurements, you know, within the next 5 years, you're gonna, by depending on how you define it, I think the answer is yes. To me, it's him saying, like, you could make an argument that what we have now is a kind of AGI, but I know what you mean. So for that, I think it's probably sooner than later. And that's a perfectly reasonable answer for him to have.
So what you're saying is the confusion's in the nuance.
The confusion is in the person trying to get you to click on their freaking article. Business Insider said NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang says artificial general intelligence will be achieved in 5 years. And that feels responsibly close to what he was saying. Whereas, so yeah, here, this is the Yahoo Tech version of Business Insider. Whereas if you go to the Verge article,
even that though, it says will be achieved within 5 years. That's still bold. Yeah. But it's not a crazy thing. But it's not what he said though.
Well, hold on. I think it's closer to what he said because, and I'm hitting the paywall on the Verge, so I can't really read.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is what
I would say that within the next 5 years, you're going to see AIs that can achieve those tests. So he said the 5 year thing.
Yeah.
And this is, you know, you're taking a huge word salad of an answer and trying to boil it down to like, what did he say? Hey, he said maybe 5 years.
Yeah. Trying to trim it down to 100 character headline.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's now. I think we've achieved AGI, Huang says.
The Wraith 86 in chat says clickbait titles. Every title is going to be clickbait though, because
but I will give The Verge a little bit of leeway of like, he did say that. He did say, I think it's now. So it is a little bit like, what are you doing, buddy?
I like that. I think we've achieved AGI in as opposed to.
That's quite the declaration. No, I'm still over here struggling.
That is quite the declaration.
Correctly 5 minutes ago. If we've cracked AGI, someone forgot to send me the memo. I'm still running on good old-fashioned try not to mess up the smart home controls intelligence.
Well, there's the official story from Siri.
Well, I just ran into my very first problem with the migration to the new M5.
Oh, and what is it?
Opera was corrupted. Opera wouldn't launch.
Requiring a reinstall.
Yep. So I'm currently reinstalling Opera.
While streaming? Tom.
I know.
The nerve.
It's exciting, isn't it?
And according to ChatGPT, WWDC 22 was announced April 5th, and then March 9th, March 26th, March 25th, March 23rd. So that it is getting earlier, but only incrementally so.
Okay. That's kind of your normal drift.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to need a few moments to set everything up, says Opera.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go. Opera's launching.
Opera with her demands on your time.
Opera decided to put everything in the foreground. All my notepads. I don't understand. It brought all of my minimized notepads. I usually have a bunch of notepads just that I'm taking notes with, right? All my old browser tabs. It was like, oh, you're installing Opera? You must want to put everything in the foreground.
Here's all the stuff you were thinking about in the last 6 months.
Yeah. All the tabs from this morning's DTNS. That's a good reminder. I can close those.
Individually or like all together still?
On a Monday episode of the Lex Friedman podcast. So this is different than the Business Insider one. Okay. I think we've achieved AGI. So he was more
a little more
forward.
direct. Yeah.
Friedman defines AGI as an AI system that's able to essentially do your job. He then asked Wang when he believes AGI will be real, asking if it's, say, 5, 10, 15, or 20 years away. And Huang says, I think it's now. I think we've achieved AGI. You're going to get a lot of people excited with that statement. Huang goes on to mention OpenClaw, open source platforms. People are using individual agents to do all kinds of things, and that he wouldn't be surprised if some social thing happened or somebody created a digital influencer. But Wang then walked back his earlier claims, saying a lot of people use it for a couple of months and it kind of dies away. Now, the odds of 100,000 of those agents building NVIDIA is 0%. Okay. You know what? This isn't a story. This is Jensen Huang said a bunch of stuff that you probably shouldn't pay attention to because it was all contradictory. And depending on what outlet you're reading, you're going to see a different part of that conversation. Because really, in the end, what is the story here? NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang answered a question on a podcast at the New York Times Book Deal Conference. It wasn't a policy statement about what NVIDIA is going to do. It's not a product that got released. Like, there's nothing tangible to this. It's just Jensen Huang thinks AI is really good, and I'm shocked. Shocked to find out that the CEO of the company profiting the most from companies doing LLMs thinks that AI is really good.
Right. Yeah. Stoke Squirrel says maybe we are in AGI, and Razin said it's a simulation, which
oh yeah, Nick Bostrom says there's probably a pretty good chance we're all in a simulation. So there's your answer.
Yeah, I'm there with that one.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
well, I love that we're getting.
What's your take on the whole thing, Tom? What's your take on the whole? We are living in a simulation.
I don't think it matters. I was go listen to Buzz Out Loud circa 2009 for excited Tom going like, ooh, this is interesting. I was fascinated by it. The argument runs that if you imagine that there are an almost infinite number of sentient species in the universe, right? Because if you do Drake's equation, we're going to have lots of them. And if you assume that a large number of those sentient species get to the point where they can create a simulation that would be indistinguishable from reality for the entities within it, that it could have like almost sentient agents within the simulation. And then if that species could run, has a large enough power source to run millions of these simulations, then the chance that we just happen to be one of the real sentient species, not one of those millions and millions, billions and billions of simulations, is pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, that maths. As I've grown older, I've been like, yeah, that could be true. And I don't know that it changes anything I do.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of crazy if we found evidence of that, and I'd get all excited about it again if we did. But yeah,
I'm kind of in the same camp. I think it's an interesting thought process and an interesting thought experiment. But at the end of it, I don't know that it matters, because I think it's our friend Dave Broadbeck that brought up the concept of basically everything's predetermined and it's all like,
yeah. There's I did that episode of A Word with him where he's like, free will is a isn't it is a myth, is a not myth, but it's a delusion. And it's a useful delusion, and it doesn't matter if it's not real. And there's been studies that show that you start to act on a decision before you make it.
Yep.
And so the free will kind of comes in after as a rationalization of what you were already going to do. And no one, I already see the chat typing all of their objections to why that's not true. Nobody likes this study. But everybody who rigorously academically looks at it goes, yeah, but you don't have to like it, but, so yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It's like, you wouldn't need an infinite number of power. You wouldn't need faster than light processors. You probably just need quantum computers, which we're very close to getting, to be able to do enough of the parallel processing to make realistic simulations. And then boom, you got all the simulations. But yeah, maybe that's why we don't show free will. Because we're in the simulation.
Could be. Or what we're doing right now is just a result of the chemical processes that have happened since the Big Bang, and none of this has ever actually existed.
Maybe that's the simulation.
It could be.
We are, of course, as the Wraith 86 points out, a computer meant to calculate the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Actually, I believe we are a computer. Earth is a computer to calculate the question to life, the universe, and everything.
Oh. That would be the more interesting. Because
we know the answer. The answer is 42.
Yeah. I was going to say, the question is the more interesting aspect of it.
Yeah. It's really good that I see more folks hanging out and joining the office hours today. So thanks everybody for showing up. This is very cool.
I'm saying names I don't normally see in here. Howard Yermish and Brian Dunaway.
Dunaway.
Yeah, he's in here.
Happy belated birthday.
Razin, like we got all kinds of people in here today. This is great.
Oh, there was a Frog Pants raid. I didn't see the raid notification because StreamYard doesn't show me those.
Well,
that's cool. Yeah, good practice run for Nerdtaco. Nice.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Well,
I'm actually really excited about Nerdtacular as I'm reaching out to people and finding out who's going, who's not going. Not as many people are going that I wanted to go, but times are kind of hard for some folks.
Yeah.
But then
and travel is more difficult.
But for every person that I found isn't going, there's a person that is going that I'm just as excited about. So I'm really looking forward to it.
If you would like to meet Dr. Nikki,
that's one of the
and
things
me
I'm really
and
about.
Amos and Kim Johnson and TV's Travis and Dr. Gary and
I'm not special enough to be on
Dunaway.
On the board, but I'll be there.
Dunaway's going to be there. Bill Duran, Ibbett,
Randy Jordan,
Liam O'Brien. You want to go to Nerdtacular. Starts with a little welcome reception on Thursday the 11th. So if you get in Friday morning, you're still fine. But they are going to do a little game show, Wait You Haven't Seen, retro watch along, and a live gore podcast. And then Friday the 12th begins all the stuff. TMS Live, of course, starts it off. DTNS at 3:30. That'll be our Friday hangout, but we'll be doing it a little later in the day and live in front of the audience. Frog Pants All-Stars finishes the day. We've got a pub trivia that night. Saturday, I'm doing a little creative fiction panel with JF Dubow. I'm looking forward to that. More Frog Pants All-Stars. We got Dr. Gary doing a science panel. And then the finals of the Frog Pants All-Stars and the Daily Music Headlines Karaoke Spectacular finishes up. That's the closing, right after the closing ceremonies. We can karaoke into the night.
Tom, I have it on good authority that while Mike TV is not able to attend Nerdtacular this year, we have possibly been given license to karaoke-ize some of his songs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Specifically for this event.
That is what you call a license to thrill.
So yeah, the karaoke is not going to be just a bunch of random people. It's going to be people doing music that you know and love by people you also know and love. And
I will attempt any K-pop song you challenge me to do.
It's going to have to be early though, because Tom is an early sleeper, so he's probably going to. Well, I can't guarantee Tom's going to hang out for the whole time.
We'll see. Keep giving me enough challenges. Keep me up.
I don't know. That's not a challenge, Tom. I would never challenge you to stay awake.
The other thing you have to remember is this is Mountain Time, so I can stay up an hour later than I normally do.
See, there you go.
Because I'm coming from Pacific time.
I've already said that I'll be there the whole time because I'm the night owl of the group anyway. So
I love doing Lisa from Blackpink's "Money" in a Southern Illinois accent.
I can't wait. It's gonna be exciting.
Anyway, so if that's not enough to get you to Nerdtacular, I don't know what is. We are going to head out of here, me and Amos. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out for the office hours. We will be back again tomorrow with another Daily Tech News show, of course. Jason and I will be doing that one. We have Office Hours mailbag tomorrow. Lots of good emails to get to. And the Cord Killers tomorrow afternoon. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye, Gracie.